day, fine people. I hope you are well. My name is Nick. We're on the ZX Spectrum 48K, and we're going to be playing a game called Blood Brothers, well, at least attempting to play it. Published by Gremlin in 1988, also come out in the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. Now, a bit of a double whammy this game. One is it's for two players. I know I'm the only player here, so somehow I've got to control two at the same time. And the other one is I've only got Spanish instructions for it because it came out in Spain first. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we're playing this a bit like a game. Well, there's the joystick bit. Playing this a bit like a game. What's happened there? That I would have picked up in this school playground on a C90 tape and not know what the hell was going on. But this bit looks quite cool, whatever it is we're doing. So I think we need to fly through holes in the wall, and it looks like we're going to fly into the wall, crash, and we're dead. Right. Not sure what happened there, but it's taking us right back to here. Right. So I think I control the other guy with a joystick. Oh, lost some energy there. You see the two energy levels of the characters either side of the screen. And where's he gone? I don't know. Maybe I need to get this guy moving down there as well. Right, go down. Unless there's something over here. Controlling is a little bit awkward. Right, here we are. And we're being chucked all over the shop. Where's the white guy gone? Oh man, it's moving about the place. Now, I think there's a bit of inertia here. There's a lot of inertia. The enemy are chucking my man around the screen a lot. I do believe we have to collect diamonds. I know that much. So there's a diamond over there on the left-hand side. And Kren is dead. Right, it just leaves this person to do it all on their own, which probably makes it a little bit easier in one player. Right, here we go. Can you follow what's going on? I sure can't. It's crazy, it's Spanish, but it's by Gremlin though, so it shouldn't really be. If you had this on the Amstrad CPC or Commodore 64, let me know. And as you can see, if I played this as a kid, I would have spent most of the time completely and utterly bewildered. Good movement of the lava there in magenta down the bottom, if that's what it is. It could easily be jelly. Right, I'm not liking this game. Right, anyway, let's go through here. It's just controlling really weirdly. The guy's getting chucked all over the shop. Some sort of strange gravity things. There's another diamond there on the bottom right, and yeah, he's dead as well. Well, there we go. So it's a little bit flawed, this game, in the fact that it's only two players. Now, most of the time, it was good when you had a friend round from school playing the game, but most of the time, if it's anything like my experience, you'd be playing the thing on your own. Now, I think this is the only way to get to other areas of the map. Is that a hole through there? It is. Right. This is the 48K version. The 128K version, I believe, plays music all the way through, and we've crashed into a wall again. I would have liked to have seen some maybe crash sound, or it blew up or something. So we got fuel. If that runs out, we can't fly anywhere. So it's Hark and Kren. Where can I take this thing? It's like pod races. Now this is pod racing. Crash. Crash. So that's not what you need to do. Now, if you've played this game, I think it's a rare one. If you've played this game and know what to do and have completed it, then well done you. Tell everyone else what it's about, because, you know, this gaming channel is all about games as a kid, not expert gameplay. How would you have played it back in the day? You wouldn't necessarily have the instructions. Would there have been enough going on for you to ever load it again? For me, no. It's a sort of thing, it reminds me a lot of the sort of thing I'd pick up on a cover tape, not read the instructions, and then just play it for a little bit and then never again. So I'm trying to control two guys at the same time. Shoot stuff, that probably helps. Right, he's in the drink, so he's dead. Yeah. It's a dripping tap, I don't know what that means, but he's dead again. Blood Brothers. It's got a rather cool name, but apart from that, not much else coolness is going on. It's Frustration City. If you liked it, let me know. I don't know what marks it got back in the day. Hopefully not that good. Bits of it are good. It's just the control element isn't. Right, well, I don't know what that was I picked up there. Now I'm down this shaft. We can't fall on that magenta stuff. That's bad news. The weapon is depleting, you see on the right there. So you've got energy, thrust, and the weapon. Energy isn't too bad. Thrust is great. I've got lots of thrust left. And I'm presuming these pickups replace all those certain bits. Well done, Hark, or Kark, or whatever your name is. I'll need that diamond. Right, okay, so we've got a diamond, or gem. You can see gem's gone to 1 there in the middle. White 1 on red. I am brilliant. There's another gem. We might go to 2. Right, 2. 2 gems. We're really zipping there. I don't know how we get to that other bit of the map there. Possibly we need to get in the vehicle. Oh my god. Get on, you're taking all my energy, you green thing. How annoying is that? Super annoying. Game over. Well, I don't like this. The Blood Brothers, that graphics reminds me a little bit of the graphics of Track and Field, which is a much better game. I'm not sure that come out fully on the Spectrum. I might be wrong. Not the arcade version anyway. Right, here are the two Blood Brothers. Can I drive around the corner here? I think we can. So it's round there, back here. Now we need to shoot that thing out the way. That's the... Oh, missed that. Missed that. Shoot that. Looks just like a doorway. Shoot through there. And I didn't get... I could have got round there, but I didn't. Curses, blast, blast on the other one. Down there. Now the other guy needs to go down there, or else we can't continue. But I pressed fire button in error. He's got his driving game. Now to get anywhere in this game, I think it's you've got to master these bits. Now these look quite pretty cool, don't they? In terms of Spectrum doing 3D. So I think the whole game would have been better just focusing on this and try to make it a little bit easier. Then I think for the 3D racer thing, I would have played that loads. They turn it into sort of like race as well against other ones. This platforming bit for me doesn't really work. It's trying to be two jetpack men with a platformer in between, but it's just ungainly. I never feel fully in control of it. And again, as I say, with that two-player element there, a lot of kids would end up trying to control two lots at the same time, would have realised it was a little bit too difficult and not put in the time to actually get better at it to complete the game. Now, if you're one of those people that weren't like that, and you did put the time in, I'm presuming you didn't have too many other games to choose from, but let us know, how did that go? Like a lot of these back in the day, these 8-bit system games, they will reward you the further you actually get. So in this case, boredom is not rewarded. Right, again, we can't play this too much longer, I don't think. So Gremlin graphics, 1988. When you talk about Gremlin games, whenever I hear the word Gremlin, all I hear is Lotus Turbo Esprit Challenge. That's all I ever hear. So, you know, I'm glad they mucked about with these games early on, but Lotus Turbo 2, please. Hurry up, complete this game, get to Lotus Turbo 2 on the Commodore Amiga. A game that also came out on the Mega Drive, but I think it was better on the Amiga, that's how I said that. And I think they did attempt it on the 128K Spectrum and they struggled, but it was a pretty good effort, I suppose, although you couldn't really see much going along. In terms of Brothers, well, I'm just glad it's not Blood Triplets, because getting the 3 players here would be even trickier. Right, so one player's dead. That's just like a springy bit. This is one bit of the map that we do know. But yeah, I'd imagine the map's quite a bit bigger than this. But it's perfecting the vehicle bit to try and get to other areas. The character's not very memorable either, is he? It looks like a bare minimum they've done as a man. Has he got a beard? I can't really tell. There's no colour clash, let's say that while we're about it. So that's good. You know, any game that doesn't have colour clash, maybe ever so slightly when it goes over that red thing. No, look, they're still saying they're separate colours. They're not bleeding into each other. Yeah, that's fine. So that's well done. And the animation of that water, or blancmange, is great too. It's just not coming together to me. Possibly because I've only got Spanish instructions and don't speak Spanish. Now, if this thing's a teleporter, it takes you somewhere else, and you have to press some buttons. Well, you might get a bit more of the map. But for me, it would have just been frustration city. My friend would have come round and say, do you want to play football? And I'll say, yes, I do. And I wouldn't even think about, oh, I've got Blood Brothers running. Why don't you come up and play that? It wouldn't have entered my mind. I think, thank God I can go out. Walk around the streets in a big gang, drinking iron brew. No real internet for us to all go on and muck about on. And then that's that. Yeah, so 2 games have been reviewed today. I much prefer Joe Blade 2, we did earlier on, so check that one out if you haven't already. But this would go down for me as a bit of a curio I'm never going to play again. Maybe being a bit harsh, but I will do, if I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Gameplay at best is, well, rubbish. But yeah, where's he going? Right, I didn't think he was going to scroll up there. So this is home base. It doesn't look like you can, well, fuel and energy is still top marks. Let's see if we can at last do this. I mean, this is a great bit of programming. This bit is much better than the platform bit, I'll say it again. I mean, I could play for hours on this. We just get through there. I don't know how far you got to get any, like, decent distance. But we got one guy left. The other bloke has died 162 times. Down we go. We've killed all the aliens, apart from that red one down the bottom that seems to be regenerated. There's an R2-D2 sort of yellow thing there, which we won't bother about too much. There's a yellow twiggly thing. That's quite common in space. You get attacked by a yellow twiggly thing. Or is it some kind of teleportation device? I do not know. But I think we'll leave it there. I've certainly had enough of this one. We've collected 3 gems, so let's call that a success. Hope you liked having a look at this one. I didn't like it, didn't get on with it. There's too many flawed bits for me, and it's not very playable. So that was Blood Brothers on the ZX Spectrum, published by Gremlin in 1988. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome, as I always say. Until next time, take wonderful care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.